Guys, if someone could hit that door, will you guys open it because it will lock? Yeah, that's okay.
We're good.
Okay, guys, we're live. Get out your pens, your papers. You guys out there, get out your pens and papers too. Take notes. This is our new distributor training. We're first going to introduce ourselves, give you just a brief background on each of us, tell our stories a little bit, and then we'll go into detail on everything else. So my name's Alicia Geck. I'm a presidential diamond, and I've been in the business for 4 years, just last month. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about my story. I was introduced through It Works through social media. I saw a post on Facebook, probably like many of you did. And I was an esthetician, so I did facials and makeup, and I studied body wraps. So when I saw it on Facebook, I laughed at it and thought that can't be possible. So she told me that I should try it, and I said, okay, I'll look into it, but I never really did because I didn't believe it. I was skeptical. And this person who asked me was Madra Jones. Some of you might not know her, but she is one of our first Black Diamonds in the business. So Black Diamond is somebody who makes over $100,000 a month for 6 months in a row. Okay, so this was her. She's asking me this. So I was like, no, I'll just do a little bit of research, and then just to kind of appease her, she'll leave me alone for a little bit. Well, she didn't leave me alone. She asked me a second time and a third time, and then finally a fourth time. At that fourth time, I'm like, we do really need some extra money. I just had a baby. What if this really does work? So I had never tried a wrap, didn't know anything about network marketing, but figured, what the heck? I'm going to give this a shot. I took a leap of faith, signed up, got my kid. It was $199 whenever I signed up. We did not have that money, but it was right around this time of year. It was March 28th when I signed, and I had just gotten my tax refund. So I used that money to get my startup kit. She told me I needed to do the steps to success. I needed 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, so I did it. I promoted quickly to Diamond in 4 months, went double in 6 months, and then I waited about 1.5 years to decide I was going to promote again, and went triple Diamond, earned a $25,000 bonus, and then 2 months after that, went presidential. So for those of you that don't know, a presidential diamond, average income is about $16,000 a month. For a year, average is $193,000. So I quit my job in December of 2013 and have been full-time with It Works ever since, and love it. So yeah, that's my story. What did you two go
All right,
for?
let me go for it. Okay, so she started on social media. I went to a friend's party, and I was the biggest skeptic of everyone at the party, and I was like, this is a joke. Like, this wrap thing is not going to work. You're not going to slap it on my stomach, pay you $20, and I'm going to see results. But I did. I saw results, and at that point, I decided I weighed my option of becoming a loyal customer or selling it, and I decided to sell it. Because I thought, oh my gosh, if I could make an extra $200 a month, that's target money is what I called it. That's me going to Target and not worrying about the expense or anything like that. So did that. At the time that I enrolled as a distributor with It Works, I had triplets who were 2, and I had a son who was just turned 4. So I knew I didn't have a lot of time, but I also knew that once I got involved with business, it didn't take very long, but once I got involved, I knew that there was money to be made. So I was like, I'm going to work this with a sense of urgency because this could do major things for my family. And it did. And so fast forward 1 year later into the business, I went double diamond, and my husband and I got a diamond and double diamond bonus, which was a $10,000 and $15,000 bonus. We are on the cusp of hitting triple diamond this month, so I feel like I can say we will hit triple diamond this month finally. And I did not think that this wrap was even going to work, and it's not only worked, but the business has truly, truly changed our lives. But it was work. It's a lot of work in the beginning, and if you put it in there, I promise, the effort starts showing, especially your paycheck. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I am Chrissy Mueller. I actually attended her very first wrap party. I signed up as a loyal customer, so I started out as a loyal customer.
Because I made you.
Yes, she did. Major was there, and she's very intimidating. She can be. So whenever they were like, you need to get this wrap pack, you need to get the wraps and the finding gel, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sign this. I don't know what I'm doing. But I did it. So I was a loyal customer for 4 months. She was like, you need to sign up to be a distributor. No, can't really afford it. It was $199 whenever I joined also. So we were living life on credit cards. That's all we knew. That's all we did. So we put the $199 on our credit card. I signed up. She gave me 3 loyal customers and 2 distributors. So I got my 1 loyal customer. Like, well, man, this is easy. I don't have to do anything. So I got my $120 in free product and I quit. I saw her being successful, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that too. So about 3 months later, I would start up again. I didn't want to work it, so I quit again. And then about another 3 months went by, I'd start up again, and I would quit again. So by this time, it had been a year and a half into the business, and I had already quit 3 different times. But again, I saw her being successful because she's my sister, and I want to do what she was doing. So I decided to start working business again. I went to a corporate event. I saw how much they really, truly cared for our success. They released the good bonuses. I went executive a month after. I went Ruby 3 months later. I skipped over Emerald and I went Diamond 6 months after that event. A year and a half later, I promoted to Double, which was this past February. And so I promoted to Double, my husband promoted to Diamond, so we got $50,000 in bonuses. And then we're working on Triple and Double right now. So, woo,
That's a lot of money.
and I quit my job. We worked at the same salon. She was the esthetician and I was a hairstylist. So as of January, I am a full-time wrap girl.
Sweet. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to add that. We are all full-time wrap
Yes.
girls officially, like at the same time, which was really well. Alicia did it well before us,
Yes. But we quit the same month.
but the same month,
A
almost the
year
same week,
af-
I think,
yeah.
even the same.
A year after Alicia quit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no regrets by far.
No.
And I won't ever be quitting again. So
Yeah, you're in now. Now you're in.
no. Yeah.
All right, so take those stories, just kind of process them, hear what we did, what we went through, and just dream big with them. You know, picture yourself in our shoes and what it can do for you and your families. So, so with that being said, we are going to start the actual training process. We want to help all of you guys on the fast track to Ruby because we know that that's where it starts. Ruby is each of our goals. And with the $1,000 bonus out, we want you all to get those. So,
I mean, I know how much $500 a month.
that's what
helped-
most people
helped
sign up
us.
for. I want a $300 a month. So,
And an average Ruby is $600 a month. So that can be life changing for so many people.
okay, so we're going to touch base on number 1, lingo and abbreviations. So you're going to see a ton of abbreviations and you're going to hear some lingo and you're going to be like, what are they talking about? What the heck is a leg?
This was the thing that like the jargon took me a
Yes.
long time to get. It's like the
Because
jargon.
there's so much and you see all these letters like
yeah,
going
and then,
in, like an LC and a
I'm like they're speaking a different language.
Yeah.
I really think they are.
Okay, so there are 3 different ways in which somebody can purchase any of our products. Okay, so there's retail. We have retail customers. So anytime you see retail, like that's what you know it is. They can be a retail customer and they can purchase our products. They have absolutely no commitment, but they're not getting any discount.
so they're paying $100 for a box of wraps.
$100 versus the $59 that they can get wholesale. So no commitment, no discount. Okay, but we want our friends and family to save money. So what I say when I talk to somebody is that what I love about this company is that I can offer you a 40% off discount. And there's 2 ways in which you can do that. You can become a loyal customer. So whenever you see LC, that means loyal customer.
There's a baby. There's a baby. Our youngest rap girl. Like who's here.
So LC is loyal customer, and we're going to touch base on what a loyal customer is. which one do you all want to?
I think we all kind of approach it differently, so we could all kind of say.
Yeah.
Okay, go first.
Okay, so whenever somebody says, okay, how do I get these products? Or how much is a box of wraps? And I'll say a box of wraps retails for $99, or you can get it wholesale for $59. And then I stop talking and they're like, well, how do I get it wholesale? I'm gonna save money. So I'll say, well, you can do our 90-day challenge, which means you just make a purchase today, make a purchase in May, and you make one more purchase in June. And for doing that, I'm gonna give you that wholesale pricing for the rest of your life. So like you're rewarding them for doing the 3 months. I don't ever say auto ship, I don't ever say commitment, and I don't ever say program, because I think those 3 things scare people. So I'm just simplifying it, 1 order today, 1 order next month, and 1 order the month after that. Any products that they want to.
That's really what I say.
Okay.
So the only thing that I would change is that I make sure I let them know that this is completely customizable. You get your own website that you can go in and actually customize what order or what products that you'll get.
So I'll say like you can do the wraps this month if you want, and then next month we can do the dividing gel if you want to.
Right. So, yeah.
I always say, so I'm actually kind of I didn't realize how different mine is from yours, which is kind of funny. So if someone says, I want to try a box of those wraps, I'm like, okay, so what you can do if you want, you can become a loyal customer. It's completely free to be a loyal customer to sign up. It's kind of like a Costco membership without the membership price. And you can be a loyal customer and you're gonna get my pricing on everything. I'm like, I can't even give it to you any cheaper than what you can get as a loyal customer because that's what I paid for it. So I keep saying, letting them know like that, if I buy a box wrap, it's $59 and you can get it too by being a loyal customer. I do say that, okay, and I'll kind of do it in my head a little bit. I'll be like, all right, so it's April, so you can order whatever you want this month. You just order 1 thing for May and 1 thing for June, and you're a loyal customer for life. You can not order for a couple of months, and I always use this. I'm like, and then if you have a Christmas party in December and you need that wrap, to get that dress on, you can just log back in and you can get a box of wraps, and you're always going to get my pricing on everything. So I just kind of let them know, like, wow, you're getting my pricing, and it's a free membership to be a part of. Yes, they can pay the $50 if they want, but I want them to do, the 3 months. So I just let them know it's free. And if they ask me, well, what's this $50? I'm always like, oh no, don't worry about that. You can go ahead if you are perfectly fine with making that 1 order in May and June after today. You don't need it. So
I like to say, I want you to save money.
Yeah. And a lot of times you're gonna have friends or family that are gonna be like, well, just give me your discount.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
order
this
from
is
me.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Can't get any cheaper than the loyal customer. Like, yeah.
Okay. Any questions on a loyal customer?
How do you tell them about the free shipping?
Like after, I do not bring that in the beginning.
I don't, and like I'll sign them up, and then like I'll tell them they get the wholesale pricing for the rest of their life. But after they sign up, I send them this email that has information about the auto ship, information about the referral program, information about how they can get free shipping if they keep ordering, and information about instructions for each of the products that they ordered. So then I'm going to continue to keep an eye on them. Like I have an So like I'm going to keep an eye on them. So say they order the wraps this month and they order the thermofit next month. I want to make sure they're using that right. So I continue to track their order. So I'm going to log in next month and see that they ordered the thermofit. So I'm going to give them the instructions. But say they completed their 3 months. So I'll send them a message. Congrats, you did your 90 days, because I always use it as a 90-day program. I'll say if you continue to order, you're going to get free shipping on this. And if you order it for 3 more months, you're going to get $50 to go shopping.
3 ways I can.
Yeah, because it's so overwhelming to kind of give them all that, and that's almost kind of like an added, like, I can make the right choice to become a loyal customer. I always feel like
now,
I've given that.
And if someone's ordering the skinny pack, like, and I'm talking to them before they order, I'm like, well, if you add on the greens, you can get free shipping, because they can get free shipping over $125 on any order in their first 3 months.
When I'm talking to them and I'm introducing the products and introducing the discount and the loyal customer program, I'll say there's options available for you to get free products. I don't introduce it at that time.
Right.
I'll introduce it with like the welcome email and chat back and forth with them later.
So don't feel like you need to let them know everything up front. Like, get them their products, get them a wholesale pricing, and then let them know all the perks that they get.
Yeah, because it's just going to keep getting better for them. It's not like you're keeping anything that's, negative from them. You're
Like,
just
it's all good things.
right. And that way you just are keeping it better each time you're kind of messaging them. You know, like again, like on that third month, you're like, one more month and you get that free shipping for
Exactly. I
life
was
or
just gonna
whatever.
say that,
You know, so yeah, it's about keeping it simple, but also keeping them excited and intrigued about what they just signed up for.
Yes. Now, if they sign up and they like do a couple of months in between after those 90 days, would they still get the free shipping and all their orders?
On and auto ship.
If the auto ship is on.
Okay. And they can turn their auto shipment on for 1 month to get that free shipping and then turn it off for the next.
Yeah.
So if they say they turned it off in June and they want that, or July, and they ordered in April, if they want that box of wraps in December, I tell them to go in and it's an auto shipment.
Because they don't have to do another 3 months. Like, they could just do 1 month on auto ship if they want to.
So you order 3 months, and the 4th month, do you have to order to get the free shipping, or it can be like the 5th or 6th month?
It can be, as long as it's on an auto ship.
As long as you did the 3 months, you
Yeah.
get.
Yep.
Now, like, the 50 free perk points after 6 months, that has to be
That's
6
it,
months
yes.
consecutive.
Right. Or a year, even
Yeah.
more, so.
Yeah.
Anything else on the loyal customer program? Yes.
How do you not tell them about the distributor option when they get excited and they're asking and they're like, oh, well, how are you making money? How do you
do?
how do you avoid that though?
I
Like,
don't avoid
Yeah,
it.
no.
just tell them. Just go all in.
Remember I said, whenever I talk to somebody, I said, I want you to save money, and there's 2 options available for that.
Okay.
So the first option
Is your loyal
customer. You're fine. Okay, so the first option was to be the loyal customer, which we just talked about. Okay, so somebody who's gonna purchase the products, they wanna use the products, they wanna get a discount on the products, but they don't wanna make money. Okay, so if you got somebody who's interested in earning a little bit of extra money on the side, I always let them know that that option's available from the get-go. It's in one of my first messages or talking to the person. You can either get the discount or you can get the discount and earn extra money by being a distributor. So we'll touch base on that now. Yeah. So you'll see DT, that means distributor. Okay, so we are all distributors. So a distributor, when we talk to them, they're interested in the wraps, say. They want a box of wraps, they want to experience the results for themselves. So I'll say, you're interested in the wraps already. You would like to earn some extra money. You're gonna pay $59 for the wraps. If you spend an extra $40, you're gonna get the wraps and you're gonna actually start your own business. So for $40 more, you can get started today.
I use that all the time.
Yes, and like
Because
$40 more.
that's honest to God, that's what made me sign. Because when the girls didn't even say that to me. She didn't even say, hey, I know you like the wraps, they're $59, but if you spend $40 more, you can start a business. I went home and kind of thought about it, and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense for me to be a loyal customer. You know, granted, I would make a 3-month commitment, but why don't I spend $40 more and just see if I can get 4 of my friends to buy some of this, and I would get the 120 free product. I'm not going to be any good at it, and I can quit. I can quit within 3 months if I needed to. But that is a huge thing. It's only $40 difference.
And like, I'll tell people, like, we're women. Like, if we find something that we like, we're gonna tell our friends about it. So you can tell your friends about it and you can make money, or you can tell your friends about it and make me money. I mean,
Yeah. That's perfect. So, yes, so with the distributor, $99 to get started. They get their box of wraps already, which I always let them know. It's $99 to get started. You are going to get your box of wraps. Okay, we can retail those wraps for $25 a piece and we can make our money right back, which means you have no money invested in your own business. Have them talk to 4 people and have the wraps pre-sold before they get their kit. That way they know that as soon as they get them, they're gonna have that $100 right back.
I think what appeals to, like, say you're trying to talk to somebody about being a distributor, what appeals to them is we don't have to keep inventory. We don't have a quota to meet. We don't have a commitment. Well, customers have a 3-month commitment, but we don't have a commitment as a distributor.
I don't have a ton of stock of It Works products sitting at my house like a lot of other companies. You have to. The products that I have at my house are the products that myself and my family use. So I think that's a nice incentive for distributors or, future potential distributors, knowing that they don't have to have all this product sitting. Because who wants product sitting in their, in their closet that's not getting used or not earning them money? So, I think that's it.
Yeah.
If I have
Pretty
questions on it.
self-explanatory. Okay.
You're all distributors, so you know what
Yeah.
your kit looks like. Tell everyone to go get one.
We'll touch base on tips to signing and whatnot after we go through Lingo. All right, so we're gonna touch base on auto ship. So if you ever see A/S or just AS, that means auto ship. Okay, so a loyal customer we talked about orders one product for 3 months in a row. Okay, they are put on an auto ship. While it is technically an auto ship, remember Chrissy said I don't ever say the words auto ship because some people get scared off by that word. But it is an auto ship. So basically what it means, they sign up today. Today is the 4th. Next month, they're going to have their auto ship automatically deducted from their account. It Works is going to send their products automatically. So,
Pretty self.
I mean, I'll tell somebody because people will, again, I do the 90-day challenge. I'll say, I'll go ahead and just automatically send you the same product next month. That way you don't have to remember to log in and do it. So I'm doing them a favor by sending it to them so that way they don't have to remember. And so make sure you tell them if you want to change it, just go ahead and log in sometime before the 7th or whenever their auto ship runs and change it up to the next product if they want to switch it up. Otherwise, they'll just get the same product next month.
It's an auto shipment that they have full control of.
Yes. Make sure you let them know that they're not tied
I always do
to.
make sure, because they like, well, can I change it to the day of I get paid on this Friday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely, you can change the day anytime that month.
Yes.
So that's good for some people.
for sure, yes.
Do your LCs have the option of doing that if you
Yes.
get them signed up? Okay,
Yes.
okay. I thought it
Yeah,
was
because
just
I've had
PT.
some that they'll sign up on the 7th and she's like, well, I only get paid on the 15th next month. Can I switch next month to
And
the
that's
15th?
all customizable on their website.
I
They get
why
their
didn't know LCs had that option
Yes.
of the website.
Their
Yes.
ID, they get an ID number and their login, whenever you enroll them, they go to your site or to loyalcustomer.myworks.com and they just put that info in and it pops up their their back page.
Yes.
Their account.
I did not know that. Good to
Yes.
know. Thank you.
They can edit their auto ship, they can change their credit card, they can change their address, they can do everything.
And when they log in, they'll see the website that they can share with their friends for the referral program.
Yes. Loyalcustomers.myitworks.com. Okay. Now us as distributors, we have an auto ship. I'll just touch base on that too.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just thought of that.
All right, this isn't an abbreviation. Is there 2 M's or 1?
There's 2.
Two. 2 S's or 1?
2 S's.
2 S's.
Okay.
And you might see that as CQ.
Yeah, every so often I'll type something, it'll say CQ.
Yes, so commission qualified, which means for the month, okay, so we're in April, for the month of April, you are commission qualified if, number 1, you have an 80 BD, which we're gonna touch base on BD, auto ship. Okay, so we are placing orders for ourselves, products that we're gonna use at home, or products that we're going to retail and make profit from. So whether you're buying 2 boxes of wraps, selling them, making profit on that, or just products you use at home. 80 BD auto ship. Okay,
That qualifies me for commissions for the month. So say I don't run my auto ship until the 20th, I'll still make commission off of my orders from the 1st to the 20th. Like it's just for any time during the month you want to
Yes.
run the auto ship.
yes, okay, so you're commission qualified. I think every single one of us as a business owner should have your auto ship on because I think being a product of the product is key. And $80 really isn't, I know it can be tough in the beginning, but as a business owner, it's considered overhead, it's a write-off. We need the product to either sell or use for ourselves.
And if we're not using it, why should we expect our customers to use them?
Alicia, did you just say that the ADB is also,
Yeah.
any of our own products?
Yep. Yeah, so it's a write-off. Before I go to the next way to be commission qualified, I want to touch base on another thing because I don't want to get too confusing. Okay, so I said an 80 BV auto show. I should probably erase.
Better watch that baby over there. I'm going to steal her next time.
I know, I'm holding my.
I'm even rocking. I'm just watching her and I'm rocking. I'm not like, I'm just looking at, I'm just staring at her. I'm just staring at a baby. I'm literally rocking back and forth. Like, I don't know.
Yesterday, Kyle's all over my
Wait
house.
for her to cry. Steal her.
It's too sweet.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are going to see BV a lot. And what the heck does BV mean? Okay, so it means bonus volume. So every single product that we sell has a price amount, and it has a BV amount, and it has a loyal customer amount, okay? So let me kind of,
Has everyone seen or knows where to find their BB chart? It's in your document. Go to BB pricing, price
It's
list.
like pricing and BB list or
Yes.
something like that.
And that lists everything, retail price, the product, retail price, the BB, and the loyal customer price.
okay, so you'll log into your eSuite, you click on documents, and you search for that. So let's just show you, okay, so wraps. The retail is $99, okay? The loyal customer price,
Which is our same pricing.
it's wholesale, okay, is $59. The BV is $54. So there is a it's not dollar, it's a
Amount,
five-digit
yeah.
difference, okay? So the BV is what comes into play for a lot of our things. It comes into play for the auto ship. This is what we get paid on. For most of our products, it's the same. What I've noticed is if the products are individually wrapped, if it's special packaging, or that's pretty much it.
Yeah, if
That's
it's
when
some
you'll
sort of
notice.
packaging.
That's when you'll notice the differences in the BV. So these are wraps. So for Fat Fighters, what's Fat Fighters retail?
23 and
Retail.
45. Okay, it's 45.
So 45.
I know.
I don't do retail.
I would never pay 45. I mean, I love the product, but $45?
So $45 for Fat Fighters, $23 for loyal customer, and it's $23 bonus volume. Okay, so most of the time, these two numbers are the same.
They
Okay,
are on all the supplements
Yeah.
and most of the skincare.
and most of the skincare, yeah. So that's BV. Any questions on BV? Bonus volume, it comes into play.
I recommend everyone printing that BB chart price
Yes.
list, because it took me, I mean, that's the only you'll remember, and, you know, because now we can kind of go, okay, that's that, I think, but I still revert back to that.
So when it comes to perk points for loyal customers, does that have to do with the BB and how much they get off of that, or the points? I know that they don't get that many.
No, the
points,
BB
but
or the perk points are now per
Dollar
dollar. It's a
amount.
dollar.
Yeah.
It's
So
per
if they
dollar amount.
spend $100, they get 10% of it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
So BV, bonus volume, it's just technically the amount associated with the product. All of this, everything that I'm talking about, all of these abbreviations can be found in your comp plan in your eSuite under your document section. I highly recommend going through the first 5-6 pages of it. So the next one is PBV. So you'll see this when you log into your eSuite. PBV, so personal bonus volume. Okay? So basically what that means is it's your auto ship that you have set up, your personal orders, and your personally enrolled loyal customers. Okay? So your personal orders, your auto ship, and your personally enrolled loyal customers. If this is above 150, that will also make you commission qualified. So remember back up what I said, commission qualified with an 80 BV auto ship or 150 personal bonus volume. Okay, here's the kicker with that. Say you're at 155 and somebody returns a bottle of Fat Fighters and it takes you below 150, you're not commission qualified anymore. Your only way to truly ensure you will earn money for the month is if you have the 80 BV auto ship on. These can't be, somebody asked the other day, can I have 2 different auto ships that add up to 80? It's one auto ship for the month that equals 80, at least 80.
And it's not a personal order. Like say you just log in and you make a personal order for 80 BB. That doesn't count for your auto ship either.
No, that would count towards your PBV.
Makes sense? That gets a little confusing, I know.
That's a great question though. How does it go on returns? Because I was telling people, if you do this for 3 months and you don't get it, my bonus is more than what I thought. I will personally give you that money back. They go, well, won't the company do that? So how do returns work for loyal customers?
Well,
So
first,
if they're not like 100%, like you're talking about like a guarantee kind of thing?
Yes. And I know that's not possible because it works, but you just said if someone returns something.
So say they order a bottle of Fat Fighters, like I said. It's not opened and they return it. Okay, they'll get their money back.
Minus a 10% restocking fee.
Right.
But if they open it, they cannot return it. No. Okay.
If you open a bottle of something that's at Target, I mean,
They're not gonna take it back.
yeah. So, yeah. So commission qualified, 80 BV auto ship or 150 plus PBV. Does that make sense?
And that was the PVV that used to be the 400, right? So
Yes,
that's
it's
what's
way
different.
lower now.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, again, in the beginning, when you're like, I don't have the 80 BV or $80 to run an auto ship, I did say I think it's important, but if you don't, at least make sure you're way over 150 just to truly secure your monthly commissions.
You don't want to be doing all this work and not get paid for any of it. So
and
that's
this
gonna-
150 PVV is a game changer. It's changed my business. It used to be 400, like what Nina just asked. And that was very hard sometimes to obtain, and especially for someone who was maybe, in this business because they were struggling, financially. I mean, a lot of people are like, wow, there's so much potential in this business to make money, but gosh, I just don't have the extra right out of the gate to do it. That 150
Right out of the
PVV.
gate.
Yes, right. I mean, now, yeah.
Keyword.
Yeah, now I run an ADP. But I will tell you, this allows you to introduce this business to everyone.
Because all that new person needs to do is sign up 2 customers with a skinny pack and they're over that.
They sign their 4 loyals and they're at 150 people.
Right.
Yeah, like that doesn't take much unless all 4 of them buy the Fat Fighters. Then they're 2 more customers for Fat Fighters.
That helps when you sign up for spots too, so you don't have to run 2.
That does help. That's exactly it.
That's what I was gonna ask. So Corey does not have to get the 450 to be a qualified leg.
No.
He just has to have.
No,
Yes.
for qualified leg,
Yes.
he does. To be
Okay,
commission
touch base on
qualified.
that.
So he still
Commission
does have to get
qualified.
450.
400.
400. 400.
Okay.
For qualified leg. We'll touch base on that.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I was just trying to say something. Oh, okay, so commission qualified. Guys, this starts over every month. I get messages on the first of the month, every month. Why am I not commission qualified anymore?
So you're gonna see a big
Andrea
red
changed,
banner.
stop. You just said it was to me, and I'm like, it's the first of the month. She's like, oh.
I thought it was like just whatever.
It starts over every month.
She should have known the answer, but yes.
Okay,
She had a mini
so until your auto ship runs or until you reach 150 PBV, it will say you are not commission qualified.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about this too. Actually, the same thing.
I get so many messages. I was just commission qualified last night. I don't know where I'm at now. It starts over. Okay. All right.
this was.
Oh, one other thing, 'cause I want to touch base on that. We talk about this a lot, but I enjoy the fact that I don't have to be a salesman, or none of us have to be a good salesman to be successful in this business. I truly think if you're a product of the product, you're using the products, you're experiencing results, then we just share our testimonies. So this is where, again, where the auto ship comes into play. Be a product of the product, use the products because we don't have to be a salesman.
The only time I ever felt uncomfortable selling a product is when I was selling a product I wasn't using or hadn't
Yes.
used. It's the only time I've ever felt
It's kind of hard for me
uncomfortable
to, it's hard for me to sell.
Sorry.
It's hard for me to sell escrow rhythm. I had my mom use it, but I have never experienced it for myself.
Yeah, I personally don't care for the meal replacement bars, so I don't sell them because I'm not a salesman who just sells everything that's in my catalog just to sell what's in my catalog. There are people who love them. I don't personally care.
I was just gonna tell you, you told me that my mom wanted to order them, and I was like, I haven't tried them yet, like, I haven't been in this long enough, I haven't tried everything yet, so. Went on the little team page, okay, what does everyone think of the nutrition bars, and some people said they liked them, some people said they hated them, I just went over to my mom's last night, she's like, these things are so good.
See, so
Yeah.
see, so like if she was a DT, she would sell the heck out of maybe those bars because she loves them. She's not being a salesman; she's just being a sharer.
Guess what I can sell the heck out of?
Green.
I love that stuff. Okay, so use the products. All right, GB. So when you log into your eSuite, you'll see PBV and GB. Your GB is your group volume. Okay, so that is everything in your downline. All of your loyal customers' orders, all of your distributors' orders, all of their loyal customers, all of their distributors. It's everything in your downline. That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
There you go.
GB. All right.
That.
All right. You might see QL. That means qualified leg.
Go.
What the heck is a leg? And why are we talking about legs? Okay, so I'm going to do a little demonstration here. Okay. So I'm a distributor, and I just signed up my first distributor, Chrissy. She starts a leg, okay? She is a leg of mine. Does that make any sense? Okay, she's the first downline I got going. Then I sign up Erica. She's a second leg. So I got 2 on my top line. If you've ever seen the charts, you know, you got top line people. Leg and a leg. She follows the steps to success. She goes, gets her 4 loyal customers. Maybe she gets a distributor. And she gets 400 GB. Oh, she just talked about GB, group volume. She gets 400. She's a qualified leg. Okay. Does that make sense?
And I would be like, say, even though she's signed me up and I'm her distributor and I'm on one of her legs, I'm only at 280 GB. So I'm not a qualified leg yet.
But say her distributor Susie signs up people, that's going to boost her GB.
Yes. Now, Alicia's still paid on me, even though I'm at 280 GB. Okay, because I just signed mid-month and only got, my loyals and things like that. Alicia's still paid on me, but I am not a qualified leg on, say, her chart box. Does that make sense? So it takes 2 to go to executive. I couldn't necessarily get her. I couldn't get her to executive. Christy could. She's at 400 GB. Until I hit 400 GB, I am not a qualified leg. Does that make sense?
So in order to promote, you have to have those.
You have to have a qualified
Yes.
leg.
Yes.
Not just distributors, but qualified legs.
So we can just teach everybody to be at 400 makes everybody top line.
Right. Yeah, that's why 400 is important for you. It's important for your downline. It's important for
That's
everyone.
why we teach the steps to success. Because if you're doing the steps to success, there's no way your GB will be below 400. Yeah. Okay? So,
Can I steal that baby while we're talking? I can run this business and steal that baby. But I know if I don't do it now, I won't get it.
all right, so that's
She knows me as Aunt Fancy, don't you?
Fancy.
Ah, so fancy.
That's what she know me as.
Okay,
So you can run this business with a baby, right?
that you can, trust me. Okay, so we just talked about executive. So executive is your first promotion. Okay, so it is you here. That's a good one. Why? All right, and then you are doing your steps to success like we talked about. You went out so far and you've got 2 distributors. Okay, so DT, DT. Okay, so you went out and got 2 distributors. It's exactly what I had going up here. Me and then Erica and Chrissy behind me. Okay, this is, I'm set up for executive at this point because I have 2 distributors. Okay, now, so this is a leg. Erica has now 490. What is she?
Qualified.
Qualified leg.
I signed a new DT named Lane, who bumped up my GB to.
So now she is qualified. So I put a check mark. She's good. Okay. Chrissy is now at 780. She is a
Sorry, Erica. That
yeah, qualified leg. At that point, you are an executive.
Because you have 2 qualified legs.
And this is a big deal, guys. This is your first promotion. Like, I don't underestimate this promotion versus
No.
a diamond or anything like that. You got to start here. We all had
of
to
us.
hit executive to hit anything else.
Right.
So, big deal.
Yes.
This is a very big deal.
2 distributors. And we teach you to get 3. So let's talk about getting 3.
And what's great is all of these people, all the things we just learned, they just bought their $99 kit. They can also get that 150 PBV to make them commission qualified. They can sign their loyals and do this. Everything we've been talking about, that's how you're signing those legs.
Okay, so Ruby, we told you to go get 3. So here's DT1, DT2, DT3. You got 1, 2, 3 legs. Okay, you taught them each to do the steps to success. They got their loyals. They started getting distributors, but you don't need all of it, okay? But you know one of them is kind of listening to you. And they went out and got 2 distributors. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you just signed 3 of them and taught 1 of them to get 2.
Okay, so 5 people. They each go, remember she had 780 or something like that. So she's qualified, she's good. She had 4 something. She's good. This person has 378. They're not a qualified leg yet. This person has 601. So they are. Okay,
And this person is just commission qualified.
just
150 or 80 BP.
yes. Notice I didn't do anything here. Just
That's CQ.
because this person needs to be an executive, and I just showed you how somebody can be an executive by both of these 2 being at 400. So right now, a Ruby promotion and an executive promotion comes down into play here. Okay, as soon as this person reaches 400, and she just did, she got 416. Okay, so now she is a qualified leg, which makes this person executive, which makes this person Ruby. 5 people, all getting 400 GB.
That's all you're doing is teaching the steps to success.
And I tell people, if you are having distributors who are at 400 PBV or 400 GB, okay, so either 400 or loyals for their group volume, that's about a $50 paycheck. So that should be at least everyone's first goal. So $50, that's a good little return right into a business. So I really stress that 400 for their sake, so they can get that $50 check, but for anyone whose chart that they are a part of. Does that make sense?
So that should be something we really, really let everyone know, is that 400 is a big deal.
These charts, Ruby and Executive. Remember I talked about Ruby in the beginning is, where each of us are striving to get. With the bonuses that are going on, it's where we want our new distributors to be. These charts can be found in your eSuite. So you'll go to eSuites, go to your document section, type in Ruby or type in Executive, and you'll see the chart. I suggest getting out your Ruby chart and start filling it in.
And we all want to be diamond at some time, but don't go in and print out your diamond chart right now. Focus on Ruby. We all
Don't
gotta
even
get to
go look
Ruby
at it.
first. No.
And I think, especially with the $1,000 bonus and what we got for Rubies now, like that's their goal ultimately, and that's our goal is to just build Rubies. So,
And just everything that you just showed there, think about all your friends and family who you can introduce this business to, who just do that there, okay? Just do that there and get $1,000. Like I am reaching out to every person I know about this business because that's all it takes to get $1,000 bonus. I know lots of families out there right now could use the extra $1,000. So be that blessing to someone else by introducing this business. Stop thinking about, oh my gosh, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be. Get that out of your mind and just introduce this as a blessing because if they do that, that's $1,000 plus an average income of $5.99 a month. That can transform a family from making their bills each month and not.
That's $1,500 in their first.
I mean, that's a huge amount of money. For someone who's struggling, it's a huge amount of money.
and I get that a lot from somebody. They're like, I don't want to be pushy. I feel like I'm being pushy. Why? You guys have an amazing opportunity, an amazing product that you're using and you're sharing with people. Get it out of your head that you're being pushy or pushing a product on somebody. This product works. Our products work.
And you're not insulting somebody by asking them if they could use $1,000. Everybody could use $1,000 extra every month. So you're not insulting them. You're not pushing them. Like I feel like I'm doing them a favor by asking them that. Like I'm not being rude by asking them if they want that. Like that's like me asking her, do you want to make $1 million? Like I'm not insulting her by doing that. So I'm doing her a favor.
And no, I would be, if I was not in this business and I was seeing my friends join this business, I don't know that I would be the one to go up and ask them to join, but in the back of my mind, I'm waiting for someone to ask. And I signed someone yesterday who's a distributor who said, I've been watching your posts for the past 3 days, and I've been meeting, I literally almost messaged you 3 times in the last day, and I chickened out every time. And sure enough, I messaged her, and she's like, I'm in. It's all it takes to ask me. So it's important to just get it out of your head and just ask everyone.
The no, I promise you, the no won't kill you. You will not drop dead.
But you guys say that you have the most success in people in business by personally reaching out to people and not just, I think that's something that I'm
By
starting
not
to
fishing.
really see.
I
It's
feel
not
you.
just expecting like your post on Facebook to
Yeah.
be so mind-boggling and awesome that people are just gonna be like, oh, yes, me, pick me.
Yeah.
But it's really you.
I made
reaching out.
I made a post like that the other day. It's like you throw out your fishing line and you're just waiting for somebody to like nibble or like take the bait. You have to literally like think about, like you said this the other day, you think about 6 people that, how did you say it?
Like, okay, you want 6 people. Think of 3 people who you think would be phenomenal at this. They would be so great at this business. And 3 people that you think need this. Contact those 3 people and just be like, give me 15 minutes of your time. I just want to go over like why I think you would be amazing at this or why I think I could help you with this.
She isn't
Get out your party
fishing
pad.
at that point. Like she's not just throwing the bait out, waiting for somebody to take the bait. She's literally like, she's hunting at that point. She's pointing her arrow and she's like, ooh, I want you because I know that you need this. I know that you would be really, really good at this. She's taking the initiative to contact that person.
And I'm not like trying to get a hold of hundreds of people. I'm just focusing on 6 people right now. And if one of those 6 people sign, it was that worth it.
And I will tell you, there is nothing, if you go in with wanting success for them and letting them know that you have their back in this business, I will tell you, there is nothing more gratifying in this world than seeing someone send you a message like I got this week of someone who said, you know, I just realized that I'm going to make $150 in my paycheck. Do you realize that that is groceries? I can go to the grocery store without worrying about paying for groceries. Made my day. Made my day. I mean, I could get emotional over that right there. Go in with the intention of that when you're reaching out to people who you think need this business. So.
You will get no's. I promise you, you'll get no's. But just because they said no doesn't mean no forever. It means no, not right now.
Think about how many times she said no.
I said 3 times technically, because the 4th time I signed up.
After
How many
you
times
said
did
no,
you?
after you said no, you signed up.
I mean, even after I quit, I was still saying no. Start back up again. And no doesn't mean no. It just means not right now. Like right now might not be the time for them, but it might be the time for them in 6 months.
Yeah.
So don't cross them off your list completely. Just I'll follow up with them later. Is now a better time for you?
Okay.
It's Chunky Monkey. I'm going to put my arms on. Just kidding.
Let me know if she's wearing you out.
Oh, I got stamina.
All right, as distributors, we can earn pretty cheap reps. And it's called an applicator reward. We are given an applicator reward for every 2 loyal customers that we sign and keep.
Now until forever.
Now until forever. So $25 for a box of reps.
It's always Mama's wrapping her booty wraps. I'm like, oh, those are mine.
Say that again.
Can you say it one more time how you do the reward?
Every 2 loyal customers that you sign and keep.
Like underneath you
Yes.
personally.
You personally, okay.
Yes, so $25 for a box of wraps. If you do sell them, you can profit $75.
If you
By
do
selling
use them,
25.
you have great reports and afters for $25.
Is that,
Touche.
or that app reward is
Forever.
indefinitely, so, okay.
Yeah.
Now,
And they do expire.
Right, but I
Yes.
mean, because I haven't had assigned a loyal customer.
So you go assign 2, you
So I
get an
still-
hour reward.
Okay.
What if you sign a loyal but you move them?
Nope, you have to keep.
So
Does
that
it
will
go
go
for
towards
them?
that person.
Okay. Yes.
Reward.
Yes. Okay, so app reward, $25 for a box of wraps for every 2 loyal customers you sign and keep. Don't get too caught up in the fact that I said sign and keep. Just know that they have to be directly under you.
And I've had people who ask, like they moved loyals underneath the distributor on their team, especially if they're signing friends or family. And they're like, hey, you know you're getting an app reward. Can you get that and I'll pay you back for it? Many distributors are like, yeah, you signed, yeah, you placed that loyal. I've had that happen. Doesn't mean you can ask Joe Schmo who you just signed at the grocery store to be a distributor and you place things for. But a lot of times people are flexible with that. So if you're worried about losing that, you know, reach out to them.
Okay, let's talk about the wraps. Okay, because this is our sizzle product. This is our main product. This is what nobody else has that we do have. I want to just kind of touch base on wording that you should use and wording that you should not use and what you can expect. Okay, so the wrap is meant to firm, tighten, and tone in 45 minutes. Firm, tighten, and tone.
What does it do? It firms, tightens, tones.
Okay.
I always add too, it is a cosmetic
Yes.
product.
It's for your skin. It's not a weight loss product. We have other great supplements for that.
Do not let somebody think that they are going to lose weight.
And
By
do not
using
let
the
people
wraps.
walk all over you and tell you that that is a quick fix, all of this, because that's just telling me they're going to lose weight and they're going to gain it right back. I'm like, I never said you were going to lose weight. I said you were going to tighten, tone, firm your skin, and that is a cosmetic product. I have results here on my phone to show you before and after.
And I'll tell people this is going to show off your exercise results.
Just enhances your own diet and exercise.
Yes, okay? So it firms, it tightens, it tones. It works in 45 minutes. 90% of people will see results in 45 minutes. 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment, 4 comes in a box for a reason. Okay? I said it's immediate results. You'll see the results in 45 minutes. They have progressive results, which means the wrap will continue to work for 72 hours. So when you have somebody doing a wrap, Remind them that they can take another picture after the 72-hour mark and notice that it's still working. I tell people it's immediate, it's progressive, and it's long lasting. People can experience the results anywhere from 2 to 6 months, depending on their diet and exercise. Okay? I'm not going to tell somebody, one, that the 10 boxes of Twinkies they just ate is going to go away. I'm very realistic.
Give them realistic expectations. They're not gonna put this on and wake up in a size 0.
Okay, it's going to affirm, it's going to tighten, it's going to tone. I never use the word inch loss. Okay? Never,
I don't measure, and I don't ever tell any of my customers to measure.
never.
I tell people to take pictures.
We used to, but we don't anymore. I tell people, like she just said, take a picture in the beginning before you put the wrap on, take a picture after, and take a picture after 72 hours.
Because we're looking at the transformation in your skin, not your waistline. Yes, there are many who have transformations in their waistline because of this, but it's the difference in the skin itself. Because it is a cosmetic product. Yeah.
We want to keep it a cosmetic product, and we want to keep it a direct sales product. So we're not going to say that it works within our bodies. We're not going to say that it detoxes. We're not going to say that it's going to allow for inch loss, because all of those things would indicate that it's actually a pharmaceutical, and it's not. It's a cosmetic product that works on the outside.
And we used to be able to say that.
Yes,
We're not saying that maybe there aren't those properties that are happening.
yes.
But if you come across a
legal
picture that
claims.
says lose inches in 45 minutes, don't use it.
Does it detox? I thought it did.
Don't use those words.
We can't, because then we're saying it's working in the body.
We want to keep it cosmetic.
It's legal logistics at this point.
If somebody says, how does it work? I'll say, I don't know, it just works. Just like I don't know why volumizing shampoo makes my hair bigger. I mean, we don't ask Walmart that.
You're not a chemist.
Right. Like all I know is that it works.
I put it on. 45 minutes later, I see results.
And it's an
It
all natural
technically
blend.
does, I know you can't say it, but it technically does kind of detox, right? Because you girls know when you put it on, you can
Yes.
feel.
Yeah.
But we
your
just
body
can't
and
say that.
Say it because we don't want
Just
to.
don't.
Again, it was something we could say in
In
for
the
many
beginning,
years.
We just like to keep the FDA happy.
Yeah. So
And we want to keep this product in direct sales. Okay. So no inch loss, no detox. Okay.
No weight loss.
No weight loss. No. Okay. Don't say it's not a water weight loss product either, because somebody is going to say you're just losing water weight. That's not what it is either. It's a cosmetic product that works on the skin. You'll see firming, tightening, toning results in only 45 minutes. We encourage water intake while you have it on for the next 72 hours.
I
Before,
also
like,
people
sorry, I was just gonna say, before like people say, like they're talking to you about the wraps, ask them what their goal is. Because if their goal is to lose 10 or 15 pounds, I'm not recommending the wraps to them. That might be what brought them to me, but I'm not having them buy the wraps, because again, they're gonna get those unrealistic expectations, and then they're gonna be unhappy with me.
I'll recommend the ThermoFit, and 2 months later recommend, okay, now that you lost your weight, let's get the wraps on.
Let's tighten your skin now.
Yeah, I always say when people are like, it's water, oh, that's just water weight. I'm like, actually, no, it's the opposite of water weight, because we want you to increase your water, your water intake. So come back at them, because you'll hear that. Oh, it's just water weight. No, actually, it's not. It's the opposite. We want you to drink a lot of water.
And don't tell people this is permanent either, because nothing is permanent. Liposuction isn't permanent. Exercising isn't permanent. Dieting isn't permanent.
And in conjunction with diet and exercise,
It can last.
yes.
Yeah, I didn't call my trainer in December when I gained 6 pounds over the holidays. Be like, you worked me out 4 months ago. Why isn't this still lasting?
This is such a scam.
Yeah. So I used that kind of idea.
Any questions on the wrap? Firm, tighten, tone.
And the more you talk about it, the more you'll find your own lingo too with it. So it's just kind of opening your mouth about it.
And somebody's like, I just don't think it's gonna work. Well, let me wrap you. Just let me put it on. I don't know. Just let me wrap you.
I like it when somebody say, well, that doesn't work. Oh, okay, well, let's put it on you and see. Let's let you experience the results and we'll decide then.
What if people refuse to drink water while doing it?
Then
My
that's
mother-in-law
their
will
fault
not drink
that
water
they're not gonna get
whatsoever.
results.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not wasting a wrap on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
She really does.
Does anyone know anyone that has had, I don't know if you'll understand the terms, my mom's got a left bundle branch block and has pacemaker. And I know you can bring those ingredients to the doctor, but anytime you bring that stuff to the doctor, they say it's not FDA approved. Of course they're gonna say that. So anyone have firsthand experience with anyone with heart issues using the wraps?
Nothing.
I have a heart condition, but not a bundle branch block, but the wraps don't affect me.
I know someone else too
I have
that
an
has
SVP.
another heart condition where they're missing a complete, their brachiocephalic was completely removed. Same person, I'm like, oh my God, I know these guys can benefit from this, but their doctor's not gonna say it's okay to use this because it's not FDA approved.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
haven't
just-
experienced anyone personally myself.
I just don't wanna go wrap these people and then,
Yeah, that
You
is
know,
something I would
right.
definitely have them check with their doctor just to be safe.
yeah,
But yeah,
I can't imagine.
wrap at your own risk.
yeah,
Sign this waiver and I will wrap you.
yeah.
Sorry, family.
Okay, so that's the wraps. We're not gonna touch base on any of the other products.
They're all pretty well self-explanatory.
And
You
if you're
can learn
doing your
about those
product
in your
training
product
in
hub.
the training academy, that it works you. You can that was huge for me. I had to watch that in the beginning numerous times to understand the product. So that product training is, I still go back to it every so often.
Oh, that was your little baby.
You don't like that idea? Let me get you your pants.
I'm not giving you
Okay, so let's talk about being a distributor
screaming.
in your first 30 and 60 days and how you can quickly earn money. Alright, so start up.
And she's busted.
I think she might be sleeping.
I've got mom.
Look at that. That was pretty simple.
I wish I had the black.
Okay, so start up. You're down $99. Okay, it's gonna cost you $99 to get started. There's a box of wraps that comes in your kit. All right, so you can sell those, $25 a piece, and plus 100. Okay, so that means right now you're even. Okay, we told you our steps to success tells you to go get 4 loyal customers. So you do. All right, so what is 4 loyal customers going to do? Read two wrap rewards. Okay, 2 app rewards, because remember, 2 loyal customers is an app reward. Okay, so that's 8 wraps. If we set, that cost us, okay, cost us 50 to go get those. Okay. 4 loyal customers, 2 app rewards, 8 wraps, cost us 50. What else does 4 loyal customers do if we do it in our first 30 days? 120 free product. Okay. Now, you can get whatever you want with your 120 in free product. But if you get wraps, you're getting 2 boxes of wraps. That's 8 wraps that you didn't pay for. Okay. If you sell those 8 wraps, you are up 200. I write too big, and now I can't fit the rest of the stuff that I want. Okay? Cost you $99 to get started. Box of wraps sell, we're even. Got 4 loyal customers because that's what we told you to do. 2 app rewards, we spent 50, but we're gonna profit 150. Okay? 120 in free product. We decided to get wraps because we want cash. We know that we can sell these wraps. We have parties coming up, whatever it might be. We're gonna make 200. So right now, We're up $350, no.
Mhm.
Yeah, 300.
350.
Sorry. 350, okay? The second thing that we tell you to do is go get 3 distributors. Okay? Now, 1, 2, 3. We went and did that. All right, what happens when we go get a distributor and we teach them to do the steps to success and they got 2 loyal customers? We get a fast start bonus. Okay? So a fast start bonus is $100. And we are given a fast start bonus every time you sign a distributor and they get 2 loyal customers.
Their first 2 loyal customers.
Yes, sorry, their first 2. So every new distributor you sign, they go get their first 2 loyal customers, you get a $100 fast start bonus. Okay, so you teach all of your distributors to do that. You did the steps to success. You got your 3 distributors, they got their first 2 loyal customers. You got $300. Okay, you did this in your first 30 days. So right now you're up $650 cash profit by doing the steps to success, by getting 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. So 7 people. Getting 7 people is going to earn you $650 cash profit.
That doesn't even include your $1,000 Ruby bonus if you go Ruby.
Okay, if you go Ruby, you're teaching one of these distributors to go get their distributors. You become a Ruby, tack on your $1,000 Ruby bonus, and tack on your commissions.
See,
So,
and what you want, like I said, you want to be a blessing to everyone. You want to bring this business in. You teaching them this is getting them $650, which is going to make your move to Ruby that much easier on top of it. So you're kind of blessing each other in a sense.
so this was $650.
And that's within the first 30 to 60 days or just 30?
You have, okay, the fast start bonuses is forever. So but if they do it in their first 30 to 60 and they go Ruby, okay, so that was $650 for profiting already. Okay, they go Ruby.
And they have 60 days, 2
2
full months.
full months to go Ruby. So that's why I said 30 to 60. Okay, that's 1,000. Plus, let's say your Ruby commissions is 600. All right, so that's 16. That's $1,250. No, $2,200.
$2,200 and 60 to 75 days. I mean, realistically, because you got 2 full months. That's huge.
And it started because you got 7 people, 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors, and you taught those distributors to do the same thing. They go get 7 people.
And when you see this, does this not make you not like this? Seeing this even again for me makes me less feeling like I'm being pushy when I ask someone to join this business. Why would I not want a friend and family member to join this business and see this kind of return? You know, so this is why you really are doing someone a favor by offering them the business.
And think about if you sign them up this week, they still have all the way till the end of June to get this bonus. So they have more than 60 days to go after $2,200.
That's why we were crazy distributors signing machines these last 2 days, and we're going to continue this this next 2 months, or next 2 weeks.
So wrapping your brains around this and showing this to your potential distributors is huge.
Got it? Feel good?
And the $650 is the monthly, what you should be receiving.
$650 is what I showed earlier.
Like with the fast starts, the selling your wraps.
The app rewards, the 123 product. Okay.
Is your guys' brains fried yet? It's a lot of it feels like a whole new world a little bit as far as, like I said, the lingo and
But you can constantly go back to like the notes that you're taking and just let it all soak in.
That's really is like we're just gonna give tips from here on out. Yeah, we got 15 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. So we're just gonna give a few tips on giving you guys the fast track, going Ruby, getting your new distributors to go Ruby. There's a few things that you want to do as a distributor in your first 30 days. Okay, one of them is going to be you need to get your new distributors on the training. They need to be watching the training videos in our eSuite. The other thing is we have a ton of files on our team page, the BGTD page. There is a new distributor training file on there. There's the Lingo, there's important websites and phone numbers. Get them connected. Get them connected with us and with the team page.
And when you, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When you're new, because we just showed you, you're doing this in your first 60 days. You're still trying to figure out what an LC is and a DT and all that. And you've just signed someone and you're nervous that you're not prepared to train them correctly. That's where your upline, that's where we come into play. That's where those files come into play. By letting them know to find that, they can get some knowledge on their own to know the appropriate questions to ask. So that's huge. Doesn't mean you have to know all of those things to go sign a distributor.
Something you want your new distributors to do in their first week or so is to plan a launch party. This is going to help get their business started quickly. This is going to help them get their loyal customers that they need. This is going to help them to get the distributors that they need. So having their launch party set up in their first 7 to 10 days, if you're around, definitely help. Even if I'm not, I offer to do a Skype party with my new distributors. Posting on social media, announcing that you're a distributor. Be proud that you just started this business and announce it to your friends and family.
Someone might not like your very first post. Like you might not get any likes on that, but don't let that discourage you and don't let that stop you from posting. Like, and I tell my new distributors this, and you can tell yours, like, I tell them to do a post in the morning, a post in the evening, and do that for 7 days straight.
I mean, I'm going to add a little something. So, Kylie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so not everyone has the success that she had with her first post. Why don't everyone what happened to your first post?
I got 8 LCs and a DT.
Just from one post.
That's awesome.
Now, you had before and afters on there. What can you give everyone what you said? And here, her kid had been sitting at the house for was it your last day to go? Was your 30 days?
Oh yeah, it was like she had 2 days left.
Oh, yeah. 2 days left.
LCs.
Yeah. So what did your post say? Just because, just to feed off of that.
It was like
Yeah, it was about.
It was just a personal. It was like personal. Like, I'm doing this. I'm excited about this.
and
Yeah.
it was a quick
For-
description.
Yeah, because she had said that, my daughter was 10 weeks early, so like I want to stand up with her, and it was kind of do that.
It wasn't join my
It's
team
personal.
today.
Yeah.
It was this is why I'm doing this business.
Yeah.
Give me goosebumps. Mine were 10 weeks early too. That's and people on Facebook want to connect with real people. They are really your friends and family. So you putting a real post about really being excited about this business and things like that, you can get, I mean, there are people who can get that kind of return. Okay, maybe you didn't. Maybe you've been in this business and you post things and you didn't get that kind of return. But my gosh, what if you introduce this business to someone,
Right.
they make a post like that? How rewarding for you to see them be able to be successful. So, but they're not going to do it if you're not doing it either. So you can't go and tell a new DT, go post on Facebook if you're not doing it. Be real.
Yeah, I think, be real, be personable. People connect with you more.
And even if you don't get any likes for months and forever, do not stop posting.
Yeah.
They
People
will
are
eventually message you.
Yeah. And people don't know what
It's
a picture of a box of wraps does, or they don't know what a picture of a bottle of hair, skin, and nails does. Like, show them real results.
And they want to see that picture of that bottle of hair, skin, and nails on your counter or in your hands.
And they love to see your before and after pictures.
Yeah.
So be a product of the product.
Erin, the other thing that I've started noticing, I have friends that are also It Works distributors that are not on our team. And I have so many of our outside friends that are not with it works come to me and say, thank you for being a normal person still and not making this the only thing that you talk about. Like, you guys are really good at doing this. Like last night, I know Erica, I've seen so many posts over the past couple days about new people on her team and all this stuff. But then last night, she's posting pictures of her and her babies dying eggs and still being a real person. Show them that you can work the business and still have a life, and this business is not your entire life.
Exactly, that's so true. Or I'll tie my it works into my real life. Because it works goes with me wherever I go because it's a part of my life. So my little girls got manis and petties yesterday because I got a fast start bonus. So I had this cute picture of them getting that, and I just added that little tiny bit because that might connect with someone. And it's not saying, oh my gosh, I got all this money, today at my fast start. Who wants to join my team today?
Yeah, it's not a picture of your fast start bonus email that you got.
Right. It was a picture of what I was
you did.
doing. Like this is real people making real money, doing real things with it.
And draw people into your exciting
Adventure.
And the fact that the kids were off school yesterday, I made sure to go out to lunch with my daughter, just to take a picture to say, mommy's home with my daughter. Because so many of my friends had to go find a daycare or a babysitter for yesterday. So
We went shopping yesterday too.
Yeah, see?
We went and saw the movie Home.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I've heard that was a good movie.
But yeah, that's just the
Just
real
be
stuff.
exciting.
Yeah, be a real person. I'm real. I'll post when I got a hangover the night from all those pictures you saw on Facebook. I'll post that the next day. Why I'm taking my fat vitamins all day today. Yeah, why I'm taking my green.
Okay, so staying connected is important. Staying connected on our team page. Staying connected with our corporate Facebook page, our corporate team. If you're not following, you should follow our CEO, Mark Pentecost. You should follow Pam Souder, and you should follow Mike Patillo and John Eric. So all of the corporate team, stay connected with getting to these trainings, to meetings, and
No matter how far you are in this business, you're always learning.
Stay connected by getting to corporate events. We have corporate events throughout the year. The next one coming up is in July, and it's called Green Carpet. It's down in Florida.
Oh, wait, it works too.
Oh, you're right, June 1st, sold
Sold
out. Oh, did sell out? Yeah.
The
Oh,
22nd of April too? Is that just DT? There's one April 22nd.
Oh,
that's
the one-
really wild. That's
Amy
yeah.
and Amy.
Oh,
White.
yeah.
That's
That
not
one sold out
corporate.
already? Oh,
No.
No, June 1st with
Oh, I
our
didn't-
corporate team.
I didn't know June 1st sold out.
Yeah, sold out 2 nights ago.
So June 1st is sold out. That's It Works University. Basically, it's trainings, tips. Corporate will be there. So highly recommend to getting corporate events. Again, the next one that's not sold out, Green Carpet in July.
Those tickets go on sale May 1st, and it's gonna be about $35, $45 a ticket.
And it will sell out.
It will, like, if you can make it happen, get there. Like, a corporate event is what changed everything for me. I wouldn't still be here if she didn't make me go to my first corporate event. Like, pack a ton of you in a hotel room, like, pack all of you in a car if you can't afford a plane ticket, like, do whatever you can to get there.
It will change your game. Who in here has been to a corporate event? Heck yeah. Did it change your business?
It's definitely why I'm still sitting.
Yeah, I mean,
You
there's no way I'd
connect.
still be here.
You connect with corporate, you connect with somebody that's up on that stage talking and giving their stories. It's so important. If you can't go, or if you can only go to one corporate event a year, make it conference in January.
Every January.
Every January in Florida, conference, huge. Highly, highly recommend. If you're serious about this business, you cannot miss conference.
It took going to a corporate event for me to realize how life-changing this could be for our future.
And like, start saving now.
Yeah,
Go.
sell more wraps if you have to, book more parties if you have to, just if you can, try to get there.
And no one who is a top earner in this company, no one who is a leader in this company has not been to a corporate event.
They got to where they are because of,
Like, it's just, it's we don't say this because we want you to go and spend money and buy shirts and do all that. I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you pack your lunch. I'm not there to make sure that you're out. Like, I don't care. I just want your butt in a seat because I cannot give you what they're going to give you. Cannot.
It's
Just
not,
like you had to fill your car up with gas, you need to fill yourself up with that motivation from those events.
these two,
Yes,
trainings.
for
and
sure.
meetings. So stay connected with your upline, stay connected with our team page. Just a quick tip on our team page, there's a search feature. So for you that are new, for you that enroll anybody new, let them know that they can go through every single post that has ever been made on that BGTD page that has anything to do with breastfeeding, that has anything to do with before and after pictures of hair, skin, and nails. There's a search feature when you go onto your laptop. You can search breastfeeding and every single post will come up. You can go into that page and you can search tips. There are a ton of posts on tips. So definitely utilize that feature. You can actually do it from your phone too, if you have an iPhone. But anything else? No.
Maybe we could wrap it up with questions.
I bought my ticket for the June first thing, but how can you find it?
How do you find it?
Or
Eventbrite?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to Eventbrite,
You had to have set up an account,
You
so
just go
log
in.
into your account on Eventbrite.
Just go to My Tickets and it'll have it listed.
And just so the new people know that the thing on June first, what is it? Was it like a 4-hour event?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's from 6 to 10.
Okay.
It's Monday night.
Corporate
yes.
is coming.
Yes.
It's Pam and John,
Okay.
so not Mark or Mike. Major will be there. There's
It's in
now.
St. Charles.
So it'll be like a mini corporate event. So
yeah.
it's still very important.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Any other questions? Are your heads about to explode?
I know,
or-
there was so much like we usually are much more fun than this, I feel like. Like this is a necessity, but usually we're way more fun. But it's a little like socially inappropriate to offer you all a drink right now and to really enjoy this training today.
Anything, no question is a stupid question. What you got?
It's because your question is probably something someone else has.
This is like a refresher for me, but I think the hardest thing that I've always had trouble, and I'm sure I've probably asked this numerous times, but is there a quick and easy, like when you're talking to someone about being a loyal customer, and this may have already been asked, but and then you just throw the option out there for a distributor. I feel like I always turn it into so much more than I need to, because like you said, I want to cover all the bases so somebody doesn't say, oh, you didn't tell me about that. But I want them to know really how much more promising the distributor route is.
Just like a quick reference to go to, we have a video that talks about the loyal customer program. I don't know how old it
But
Are you
talk about
wanting
the distributor
just
to go like
in
they're
general?
asking about they're asking about the products, but you want to throw the
Okay.
business out there.
Right, and
I think the most important thing is remember that you're keeping it simple and you're having a conversation with them. And when you're having a conversation with somebody, whether it's face to face or whether it's message to message, you want to go back and forth. So don't think that you have to
like
give them
everything out
everything.
one big
You
is. You're just
don't.
talking back and forth.
I always say when someone signs just says I want to try that hair, skin, and nails, I want to do that loyal customer thing and get that pricing. I would say okay, so it's $33 for the hair, skin, and nails. But if you're interested, I was going to sign up as a loyal customer, and I decided to go the distributor route, and I am so thankful I did. So if you're interested in making any money, let me know.
For me, the most appealing part is, okay, well, if you like the product and you're gonna buy the product, if you're interested in making some money along with it, you may wanna consider the distributor
That's
route.
your
Like, to me,
sentence right
that's
there.
what's most appealing, but I always feel like I then wanna lay too much information out, and then I don't wanna be overwhelming.
Right.
I didn't know if there was just some key points to like.
I would just say that sentence you just said. Like
Just
if
be
you're
real.
interested in the product, what's a great option is you could be a distributor and you can get the product and make money with it.
And the more you talk about, the easier it gets.
Yeah. But in your head, when I was doing this business, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing them. Like I can
Like
see
you can
them.
just see their eyes
They're
like,
like,
oh,
eh.
yeah.
And in my
And
head,
at
I'm like,
that point,
stop.
you just need to
Like,
stop.
And I don't wanna sound desperate, oh wait, well, there's this and there's that and there's this, but.
right.
But it's
What's the
worth it,
difference?
Right.
Stop talking.
Yeah. So
Right.
I just kind of let them.
Silence isn't a bad thing because they're thinking.
They're thinking, and then you want them to talk back to you.
Right.
So
Are you
if you're
still there?
giving them everything, out of the gates,
Yeah.
They
It
don't
seems
need
too
it.
difficult if you give them everything. You know, it's like, oh, I could never do this. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. That's a good question.
I love you. Have fun at Disney.
So,
All right, guys, any other questions? Few minutes.
Hold it up so she doesn't take the baby back.
I know.
Is everybody gonna go Ruby then? We got the tools and the tips we need.
I celebrate lots of $1,000. It's
Not like, but product, I had somebody ask me, I mean, I was talking to my mom, but all the products say, you know, whether you're taking medication or nursing or pregnant, to discuss it with your doctor before, you know, any of the products. And just with like your experience with people using products, you know, like lots of people take regular daily medications. In your experience, do you have everybody consult with their doctor? Because I know our products are all natural. Like my mom and I were even talking, and I'm breastfeeding, and it's like, well, there's some things that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use them. I'm not too worried about it. There's other things that it's like, well, I don't know, and I don't know how realistic talking to people. You know, how many people that you encounter really do.
That's a good question. I always, unless they come up with me and they say, hey, I have MS or I'm, you know, breastfeeding, I just let them know because I don't, to ask someone's like health history,
Right.
but if they're like, well, I have this and I'm not sure, I'm always like, well, I've had people who have had this and this and who took it and have been perfectly fine. But definitely, we always say check with your doctor, or if you want to look at the ingredients and see if it's something you're comfortable with.
Because like blood pressure medication, so many people I know take blood pressure medication, and it's like, well, all these products really affect that, and I know that's not something that many of us.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a question for the doctors, but I mean, I don't even really know if doctors end up saying, giving you an exact answer. Are they going to look at you and say, sure, do what you want? Or, I just didn't know.
I always say if any medications you're on are affected by vitamins, then this is for sure some, you know, say it's the greens, if you know, or it's vitals or anything like that. If you're on anything that, you know, or they say I'm on, be like, okay, is your doctor ever said anything with vitamins or anything like that? If they say yes, then I'm like,
And I still would back it up with, well, I'd still talk to your doctor about it, but I was just curious.
yeah,
I think
and
it's just a case by case basis too,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
because many have many different health issues who use our products and see great results with our products and things like that. And I let them know that too. Like, you know.
I stopped taking cholesterol medicine.
Nice, you did? That's awesome. Christine was like the youngest person on cholesterol medicine that I knew, but yeah. And the greens I didn't know that. That's awesome. See? So, yeah.
And that kind of goes along with handling the objections. Most people want an excuse not to have to do anything different.
Oh, yeah.
So if you just let
And
them
it's
talk-
cheaper.
If you just let them talk their way out of it, the first objection will go away. They'll see the value in it. And if they don't, you really want to drag them along.
Right.
I know we all get excited to have somebody jump on board and go, but if they don't see it,
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
I get a lot of those.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I don't care
Exactly.
because I'm not dragging anybody.
Yep.
That's exactly the attitude to have.
Yep.
Yes.
One of our biggest sellers with the greens and we're so pretty new is our pH balance. My doctor
yeah.
told me both of ours were super, super low. We just went to the vitamin store and bought the little testers. And in less than a month and a half of using the greens, mine went up 1 1/4.
Wow.
That's awesome. So I'm not neutral yet, but almost. But that was the biggest thing, because on greens you can say I feel better.
But you can also
You have
say
to something to back up.
you will have an alkaline system. This is going to help to alkaline your body.
Right.
Okay, that is said on our greens. We can say that will detox and that will alkaline.
But that's my proof.
Yes,
I love that. I need to go get that. I didn't know that you could find that.
Yeah, so we got it from the vitamin shop and they were on sale. We got like 90 of them for $12. So I will take that to parties with me and say, well, if you want to know,
Right.
Ah.
so
Good
we
idea.
can measure as we go.
And
But
that's
that
why
was
I
great
will
testimony
explain
for us.
the greens is going to make us healthier, because if we have an acidic atmosphere, an acidic pH in our body, you're more likely to get sick. You're more likely to get a
Be
disease
tired and run
all of that,
down.
okay? If our body is alkaline, that's when we're healthier. So we can truly say with the greens, our body is going to be more alkaline, more pH balanced.
But then posting that, my results, posting that online, I had two more orders within
Wow.
a day.
Wow, that's
Product of the
awesome.
product.
See, that's great.
I love that. I'm going to the vitamin shop today.
No, that
I'm
is
interested
pretty
to
cool.
know what my aesthetic level is.
Make sure you get the, there's a couple different varieties of the test strips, make sure you get the one that's a little more like a cardboard. One is a paper, one is a paper, one is a small card.
Okay,
You
interesting.
can do it two different ways.
Nice. I'm excited. I need to try that. That is awesome. See, you
All right.
learn something new at every training.
Anything else?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
So I had a friend sign up and
Loyal or just?
Loyal, and she just said my mom's interested in hair, skin, and nails also. And I said that's awesome. Give her your share wraps.
Yes.
And she never responded. So last night we hung out, and another friend of ours signed up. So I'm like, sign up under Emily's. She's right here. And Emily's like, yeah, you totally freaked me out. I thought I signed up as a distributor. So does it describe that when they sign up? Because I never was a loyal. I just did distributing.
When they sign up as a loyal?
Yeah. Does it
There's really
explain?
I don't think so, and that's why I put that in their welcome email whenever I email them. Like I'll,
She's like, you totally just freaked me out.
Yeah.
No,
It tells them
it's
to
a
share.
benefit.
Yes,
It
it
tells
does.
them to share. It tells them to share as soon as they sign up. When they log into their eSuite, they'll see their share wraps,
Okay.
and then they'll see that they can earn free wraps for the 35 product credit.
I didn't even think about that when
That's
you didn't
fun.
respond.
Yeah, I didn't. That is. I mean, I don't probably would have done. I would have been that person. Like, what did I just sign up for? Like, yeah. So, good question.
All right.
You don't, in their first 30 days, they get a website and they refer anyone. And the loyal signs up under them, they get a few bucks of wraps
or 35. So like mine would be chrissymueller.sharewraps.com.
So it's the loyal's name. .sharewraps.com.
And the loyal.
Have I even done anything on my, like, am I as far as long as I should be on my page, or is there a whole site I have not accessed yet? We'll have to check.
Yeah, I don't know. If your eSuite, you might need to play around your eSuite.
Guys, play around in it for sure. Go dig.
But the eSuite is your one,
Yes.
right? Okay, so there's not a page.
No, that you're missing out for
But
that.
I don't even know what my page access is, like for other people.
It's just the front page. It's the.
You don't know,
it's the
like,
shop.
your
No, how they
website?
get there.
Your
How other
website?
Oh,
people
your
are-
website.
It's
Your
my
So whatever you set it up as.
like your name. It's probably your name.
You can go to
.myitworks.com.
you can go to settings and see what it looks like.
Okay,
Yeah, when you log into settings, you can always change your website name and things like that too.
okay.
That loyal stay under, when it shares,
Yes.
it stay under that distributor and
It'll,
Yeah.
and it's under
It stays under the loyal.
oh,
But you'll still get paid on it.
okay. So say that loyal, like
Under
with
someone
someone
else
else
on
on that distributor,
It'll show.
Yeah, it'll have the loyal.
Their
Yeah.
loyals. Okay.
All right, guys. That'll be it. Thank you guys all for watching at home, and I hope you enjoyed.